And turn the lights out now. Whoa. Well, welcome everybody to my back deck and this little table I've got. I'm going to do, quite honestly, a little bit of showing off right now because I'm pretty proud. This signs point to yes variation on this 8-ball Roger Dodger is actually my last one to get on all the variations for the main lines. So I am actually pretty proud of this. So you'll see 10 different cars here out on the table. And in case you don't know, I'll just run through them real quick. Of course, like we just said, we've got signs point to yes, but not to focus. But we'll edit that part out. There you go. See, signs point to yes. Concentrate and ask again. We've got ask again later. Outlook, not so good. Don't count on it. Most likely, which is everywhere around me right now. But we've got the my sources say no. Got reply hazy, try again. As I see it, yes. That one took me forever to track down. And then last is without a doubt. So that is all 10 of them done. And the most important thing of all those is, yeah, I am pretty happy about that. Mine says Super Treasure Hunt on the bottom with the TH logo on it. See the gold thing right down there. But yeah, I am pretty pumped about that car. And you can tell when it's sitting down here with all these other ones how the car on the card and the car itself is gray compared to the black on all these other ones. So when I saw the card on this one, I just was like, something about that's off, and I didn't really know it for sure until I looked at the bottom. Wheels aren't that different. If you look, get a reflection off of it. Wheel and wheel. Obviously, if you know real riders really well, then you would spot that right away. I'm not that educated on it all yet, but yeah, that's awesome. So I am pumped to have that in my collection. I have been picking up enough of the main lines like these, kind of as I go, just as I see different things. Is I actually already have a 8 out of 10 of the main lines for a second set. I'd love to complete a second set and have one loose and one carded. I think that would just be incredible. So pumped about that. We're gonna hit pause and we're gonna do a couple more things and then take a look at that box here in 1 second too. Okay, be right back. Okay guys, welcome to part 2 of showing off, I guess. It's not really what I intend to do, but I'm proud of what I've done, so I want to share that with you guys. You guys support me, so I'm happy to show you. So what I've got on the table now is 2020. I did not start collecting until didn't start really collecting until January of this year, of 2021. So finding stuff from 2020, obviously a little more challenging than finding stuff from this year, but I'm still pretty stoked for what I have found. As you see, pretty blatantly obvious is 2 ID chases. Those are actually the only 2 ID chases I've found from 2020 this year. I did find 2 of the Chargers. I do like that. I like that car a lot. So the reason we're doing this out here is so you can get a little better look at them. I absolutely love the like Spectre Flame blue on this thing, and it looks fantastic. And then actually Time Taxi's orange looks pretty fantastic too. I kind of like the Time Taxi. It reminds me of the Escort. I've been starting to try to collect all the different Escort RS 1600 castings, so I kind of like it for that reason. It's a boxy little, looks like an 80s sedan kind of thing. So you know, Datsun 510s, Ford Escorts, that sort of stuff. I'm a sucker for it. So let's take a quick look here, and what I've got kind of in, I believe in as case order as I can do it, is what I've found. Now, obviously, I don't have everything from every case, but stuff we have found. I was really shocked, and this wasn't that long ago, to find Grass Chomper Treasure Hunt. And that's kind of hard to say, Grass Chomper Treasure Hunt. So I really like the fact that on the cards, well, come on now, there you go. The wording says we're celebrating 25 years of treasure hunts. I think that's really cool that it's kind of an anniversary marker. So what we'll do here is we'll kind of take these, I'm going to stack them kind of over here for a little bit. We'll get to that box at the very end. Found the Batman Arkham Asylum Batmobile. Found one of these last week, believe it or not. So I actually have 2 of those. So got one of those that I can take loose. Power pistons. These were actually the very first treasure hunts. Nope, I take that back. Baja Bone Shaker was the very first treasure hunt I found. After I lost my job and started hunting a little more regularly, these were the first treasure hunts I found. I found 3 of these in one store, in one Dollar General that I found a bunch of them. There was like one down low on a shelf that wasn't, obviously out of place, one in a shipper, and then one on a peg. So I was pumped. Probably the most excited person to find a power pistons, in the history of Hot Wheels. But yeah, it was a big deal because it was early on. Custom 56 Ford truck. I found several of these at this point, but it is definitely, it is one of my top treasure hunts for 2020. I absolutely love it. I don't know why. Big, colorful, blue and green wheels and all kinds of different things. So, pumped to get that. Like that. Start flipping some over. Okay, next is the embarrassing one, and I want you guys to be honest in the comments and tell me if you ever did this. So, our Kroger's recently got in a bunch of L-case shippers, or a bunch of L-case dump bins, and I went chasing the 69 Chevy truck. Never got it, but picked up a couple of the Dune Daddy treasure hunts. And mistakenly once got a high beam. Oops. I don't know what to do with that now. And I already mailed my cars off to Mark. I kind of meant to throw that in there. I forgot about it. So yeah. That totally threw me off. And didn't realize it till after I got home. And I was like, oh, I don't want the Nissan Juke looking thing. But Dune Daddy got a couple of those out of L-Case, I believe it was. Yeah, L-Case. Also, Tricera truck. Only one of those I've ever found. Found that out of M-Case, so happy to get that. And a couple of these you saw just the other day out of the P-Case mix. So happy to do that. And then we got this a while back, but the Viper treasure hunt out of Q-Case. So I got actually this, the ID, and the Super, all from Q-Case. Now, not out of the same case, it wasn't a unicorn or anything, but there was 3 different cases there, and I got basically one out of each. There was a treasure hunt in each one, but that green truck, for some reason, is really high on my list of treasure hunts that I like from this past year or two. I do like it for some reason. So if I remember correctly, and I'll check the cards if I need to, I've got C case, E, J, K. Yeah, I'm doing right. I got L, M, P, and Q. So not too bad for being basically a year late on them. So anyway, we'll move on from those, move this ID, and get to the cherry on top of the sundae. Man, that car is so pretty. So I do have a handful of supers I have found from 2020. And I am pumped because each of them has been a super that I really wanted from 2020 after I've, learned about super treasure hunts. So Super J-Case Sesto Elemento. I love the flame through the window. I think I said that the day I bought it. But yes, absolutely love that. The 57 Chevys that I chased all over creation through Walgreens. Ended up with 2 of those. Both have a cracked blister, so I very well may open one of those. There's the other one. So, absolutely gorgeous. Yep. That one that we just got a couple of days ago. And this is first real getting it out in the sun and looking at it. You see that metal flake on there so much. But yeah, gorgeous Super. And then one of probably the most underrated, I thought, that Chevelle is just beautiful. It is beautiful. So that goes over there. I'm going to set these guys down. So on those, we've got Q, P, K. Yeah, K on the 57 and J on the Sesto Elemento. So let me hit pause one more time and I'll be right back with you. Alright then, so what we're going to do here is try not to stick ourselves. Come on now, get in there. I don't know about doing this one-handed. Mustang Hunter makes this look so easy, but you know, he gets like 12 packages a day. Mustang Hunter, we love you. Alright, put the knife away before we hurt ourselves. Oh, there's not a ton of tape in here. Last time, I tried to do an unboxing video before. It did not go well because of the amount of tape the gentleman used inside the package. So, hang on. Okay, one tiny little piece of tape was still hanging right there. Okay, so reason we're doing all of that we're doing is because of this. Oh, yeah. This is one of the ones that I desperately wanted that I have not been able to find. Oh, man, it's pretty. Oh, man, that is pretty. Oh, a little TH right on the back end of it. Oh, man, that is cool. Oh, guys, that is such a nice car and card. There we go. That gets to add to the collection of 2020 Supers. So, I am pumped about that. Thank you all for taking a little time out and watching some of my collection go by. And really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.